this morning. What's going on in our school? Connor.
You're opening the library.
We're opening. How many of you think that's it? Are we here to open up the library? Raise your hand if you think that's why we're down here today. Well, this is a very special day, like I said. We're here to celebrate because I know for the last month you've worked hard in your classrooms, and I know some of you have put up with some noise. How many of you have heard some like drilling and things like that going on? Okay, well, we've walked by the library many times, back and forth, and I know a lot of you have asked me, Mr. Waller, when can we use our library? Well, today is the day that we're going to open up the library. We're here to celebrate. We are here to move forward because, as we all know, reading is the most important part of your education. Because without reading, it's hard to do science, social studies, and other things. And guess what? In this library, we have a few books. I'm curious, does anybody have any idea how many books we have behind me in this library? How many books do you think we have? What do you think?
10,000.
10,000, she said. You know what? That's a great guess. We actually have a little over 8,000 books in this library. And by the time you go through the whole Salem grade school, when you're an 8th grader, you'll have the opportunity to read about 25,000 books just in our libraries. And that's not including the textbooks in your class, things that you buy at the store. So just in our 3 libraries here at Salem, 25,000 books you'd be able to read. So we're here to celebrate that. And what I'd like you to do is, first of all, because of all the hard work that you've given for your teachers and yourselves, I'd like to have you pat yourself on the back for a job well done. But I'm also going to need some help from you. Because after I raise my scissors, I want you to say this. ABC 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to cut that ribbon, and we're going to be able to use the library from this point on. Can you help me with that?
Yeah.
So once again, I'm going to hold the scissors up, and when I do, ABC 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to use my scissors, and I'm going to cut right through that banner that says moving forward with no problem whatsoever. All right? Better than these scissors? Oh, excellent job. Thank you for helping. All right, well, the last thing that we're going to do is I am going to pull one name out of this cat from Cat in the Hat. And we have 12 homerooms in our primary grades, and one homeroom will get to have the first chance to go in the library and have a story read to them.
Mrs. Stanek.
All right. So thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy the new library. I know they're excited to use it.
He listens to the sound of the raindrops on his umbrella. Don't get your books wet, Corduroy. Oh, see somebody in the bus reading over there? Let's look at the little baby. Little baby's reading a book too. Let's look over here. Kitty inside reading a book. See that? Yeah. Inside the house, there's a fox reading a newspaper. Fox and bucks. People read all kinds of things. There's Corduroy. Corduroy returns the books he borrowed. Down the chute they go. We have a chute just like that over here in our library. I wonder what's inside that chute. Let's look and see. Oh, books piled up. The library is a busy place, and there are many things to do. Should Corduroy read a book in a cozy chair? Somebody's reading a book in a cozy chair. Let's see who it is. The puppy. Should he look at a magazine? Or take an accelerated reader test on the computer?